So here let's add a style to our flash deal header. Let's add this color and the weight. Then here for the timer, let's add a black background, a white color, and remove the font style. Should be normal, and a padding of 10 px or maybe 1 px, and change the font size. So here let's add the border radius of 6 px. Now let's add a style or copy that class. So let's put the ID, and then here let's grab the style refresh, and then also for our timer let's paste it and let's add a style or class tier. Now here let's refresh. So next thing is let's add the style to the images. So once we hover, I think it would be better if we have this border. So here let's copy that one and then add the padding, and then once we hover we're going to add the border and a color. Refresh. So this is looking good. Now next section that we're going to add, let's create the div and let's call it let's add an ID of page daily discover. So here let's just copy the header. It should be daily discover. Then these images I have already exported them, so I'm just going to copy, then refresh. So I'm going to change the class and then here the image link. So here we have this, let's add a class for the name of the product and another class for the price. Each of them 12 pieces. Fresh. Then next is, so they have this kind of like it's a promo, then we can add this element. So for now let's use free shipping. Fresh, and here the header, let's align it to the center, and then we'll change the color to orange, this one, and then let's set the weight, maybe size. Okay, looking good. Let's copy and then add it to our style.css page header. It's fresh. As you can see, for images, let's add the name. Let's add a margin between the price or this free shipping and the name of the product. And then let's copy the style. Then here we can have, let's set the style to the price. So you can just use this style. So I'm just going to add the class. Then here let's change the alignment to left. Just copy that one. And then for the href, let's remove the underline. Then here let's set the line height. Let's copy and then paste. Fresh. So now next thing we need to do is let's add the border to this free shipping so it stands out. Then maybe let's grab or add the background to this. So let's add a color and so let's just paste this style. And then let's copy this one, fresh, and then let's duplicate all of this, set the width to 100%, and then we're going to just update the images. So same with the name, let's update it. So I have updated the images and the name. Now I'm just going to remove some of this free shipping, or I put this free shipping element. Here I can do this best price. For best price I can update the class and also the styles. So let's add that one. will be blue color for best price. So next thing to do is for the prices. I wanted them to be aligned. So let's set a fixed height for these images or container at the border. You can see how tall the elements are. The element. So I want this process to be aligned. So what I'm going to do now is here I'm going to grab the href element. So as you can see, they have now fixed height. Let's see. And then here for the price, we're going to position it using absolute. And here this should be relative. So we can add the bottom position of 17px. Now if I'm going to add it to our class or our style sheet, and then here let's add the relative. So if I refresh, you can see the prices are now aligned. So here let's add. So once we hover also on those images, let's add the borders and refresh. Now as you can see, we have the nice border. And then let's also add the padding. So here you can see it is now looking great. So next is let's add this section. This is for the footer section of our home page. Let's call it page footers. Here let's add a row, and then let's use, I guess. So now they have two footers. Let's just name it footer categories. And then here this will be a new section for the real footer. So use MD2 column. Use 4 for the last section. So here let's start writing the text. So we have the header for the footer, and then below would be the links. So we have help center. Just copy, grab them. Payment methods, Shopee Pay, and then contact us. So let's add a here, let's just remove that one. Why is it? So I guess we should put it inside the container. Now let's refresh. Now it is positioned correctly. Now let's add styling. So font size 14, uppercase, and set to bold. And the color, let's use that color. Let's copy. Margin, let's add a margin. So let's remove the text decoration, set to black, and then the font size to 12px, and the margin bottom be that color. So let's add a shower style, and then paste. Then for the link, let's just grab this one, paste. Now it's looking great. So for the body, let's add the padding in the bottom. And then also here, let's add the margin, the bottom section. And now here, let's just copy and paste and just change the text. Let's remove some of these links. Then here, we can just copy again. This one will be the payment. Paste this one. This will be the socials section. And we have the download something section. So the help center, let's add first for socials. So since we have the font awesome icons, we can use that one to show the icons. Just copy and paste. Then here we'll have the Instagram, Twitter, and then the LinkedIn. Now let's add style. Margin, let's add the margin and change the font size. And then let's just add it to our style sheet. Then add the icon class fresh. Should be footer, header should be so I'm not sure if I'm going to add the payment section, so I'll just go with, so yeah, it's just, let's not add that one. Let's just add here a section for the copyright. So country and region, we'll have your Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, and then here we're going to add the 2024 fast shipping. So that will be the name of the app. And then here let's put it in the span. So now we are going to add a style to our element. So let's add the margin. And then here let's add the font size, the color, and then here let's add an ID and add it to our CSS file. Let's copy, paste, and then margin tab, and then here let's add or change the length of the column, and then let's align it to the right. So let's paste that align right. So now this is looking good already. This download, let's also align it to the right. And then here page footer, let's add font size, enterprise, set it to small, and then font size, let's copy this one and paste. So here let's add the background to our body section. Let's use light gray. For that we're going to add some padding to each of the containers. So this one, let's add the padding of that one is looking good. And let's use this background for our body. Then the page banner, I'm going to paste that one. Here for the page header, let's add the background of white, and let's add the padding to the left. Font size, or padding left. Set font size to that one. Let's copy and paste it fresh. Then also the background, let's set it to white. Then here we can adjust or add the padding. So let's copy that. Then let's this padding. So let's add a category, image container ID, and let's add the padding. Now it is looking good. Next is, let's add, once we hover, it's an orange border. And then for our flash deal, the same thing. We'll set the background to white and add the padding. So let's add the background color white, and then for the images, the padding of 11px. So let's add an ID here for our flash deal main container and add the padding. So looking good. The daily discover, let's add the background white, then let's just copy and paste. So as you can see, we have a nice homepage for our e-commerce system. That's it, and thank you.